course, dude.
Okay, guys, that was the start of the vlog.
Oh gosh.
What a save. Okay, what are we doing today, guys? Welcome to the channel. First of all, Joe with me.
Yep.
As always, we have a location. We're going to do a cinematography vlog. We're going behind the scenes of a scene from the Joker 2019 with Joaquin Phoenix. And please stay tuned till the end of this video to see the full sequence we filmed compared shot by shot with the original one. And we are trying to reproduce that scene in terms of lighting and a bit of acting as well.
Boom, not from me.
Okay, so this is the room as it looks right now. We're going to show you the difference step by step, and we're going to go through the lights we're going to use because we are sponsored by Zhiyun today. We've got a lot of kit. We have a few props as well. We're going to get them right now to match as much as we can the original scene. I don't think lighting is just the key for a good cinematography, right? But also props and colors and contrasts. So there's a lot of psychology behind the Joker in terms of the colors as well, and we are trying to reproduce that. We do what we can with the budget we have, so let's grab some stuff in.
Get building.
Okay, so we got the laptop with the reference scene. The first challenge here was that our setup in terms of windows was flipped compared to the original one. So what we're going to do is to flip the actual original image, and I'm going to act in reverse, like in a flipped mode as well. And then we're going to reverse it in post-production just to match the lighting. We have some red sofa. I tried to buy some fabric with a similar texture. Unfortunately, it's a bit too dark, but that's what we have right now. So we are going to put it on. We don't keep the red. Actually, that's like a, what do you call burgundy, the color?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it matches my suit. And we want some contrast. That's why we're going to put the one we bought. This is basically the blanket in teal to create some contrast with the fabric on the sofa, but also with the yellow we are going to use on the pillows. Again, contrast helps with the cinematography. That goes literally here under my arm because we can see it in this shot here. There you go.
Oh,
there.
yeah, I see.
So that's one. One of our main props just arrived, well, actually from the car, which is the TV. This is end of 70s, I guess, so we tried to buy one from eBay. And we have a VHS player, some tapes as well. The struggle is real, so we're facing some hard times in figuring out the setup of the props. What do you think, Joe? What are we facing here?
A lot of trouble. No, I guess we're just trying to get rid of as much stuff as possible, aren't we? And then start from a blank space.
Yes.
But it's, yeah. I'm imagining in this film they had a studio so they can just start from nothing. So we're trying to get as close to that as possible and work with the focal lengths and stuff.
Yeah, we're trying to understand if they cheated as well in terms of camera angles and props or moving props around, because we can't reproduce certain angles. But anyway, this is a lighting tutorial. We're gonna finish off and show you the lights and the setup. It's a bit too dark at the moment. It's a night scene, but we are going to make a day scene, daylight scene. But the telly's on. That's gonna change everything. Look how cool that is. 80s and 90s were the best years. Come on. Let's face it. Let's face it. Sorry, people from 2000. Starting point, as always, we take all the lights, artificial lights down. It's getting dark outside, so we don't have any natural light, more or less. And now we start playing with the Zhiyun Molus and 5 rays. Okay, we have a bit of gear. We got C-stands here. Very useful and heavy, so the lights won't fall. It stopped raining because it was raining before. And I'm gonna grab the lights from my car. By the way, I was hiring a car this morning. I parked. After 10 minutes, a guy scratched the front of the car. Happy days. And the rain was pouring down, so I wasn't very positive. But now we are. So here we are finally, first light, Molus 300, the new release by Zhiyun. Great light. That's gonna be our key light, reproducing the sun, we hope. It should be a 300 watts light. We're gonna use it in daylight, right? White.
Yeah.
So that's, again, the key light going through the window, lighting up my face, basically, in the scene. We're gonna put a softbox on because the light is actually quite soft from this angle. On the C-stand, we're gonna check it out. Softbox diffuser by Zhiyun as well, really nice. That's a 90. That looks big. Should be a 90. Should be a 90 centimeters. Full power, so 100% with 2 layers of diffusion and the grid to direct the light a bit more and to make sure the light doesn't spill in certain areas of the environment we don't need to. So it just stays on my face, more or less. Okay, go.
On.
Key light on, Molus 300 right there. As we're shooting through the window now, that's the issue. We are gonna see the light when we film from this angle, from this corner of the room. So we need to figure out how they did, and Joy's pulling up the light at the moment just to hide it a bit more. And that could kind of work.
Yeah, it's too like nighttime, huh? Yeah, no, it's moody.
So moody, right?
Okay, so come back down. So maybe we go into the diffused version then. Like drop it back down and do what we were thinking.
Okay, so we might drop it down, lower the light again, but put it towards this side to get it more direct to my face here. It might light up too much the left-hand side of my face. So it's a tricky shot, and that's only the first light. Then what's actually reproducing the daylight inside the room are these 3 lights at the back of the house. So we have a Molus 200 and 2 Molus 100. This one here is at 100%, 55K as mentioned before, just a reflector on. Same for the 2 100 here. Small reflector on both, 100% both lights at 5500 as well. Just on really light stand with sandbags. So this is how the setup looks from the outside. As you can see, 1, 2, 3 here, and that's my key light. Whew, let's go inside. This is how it looks from the inside. It really looks like day right there. Now we have 2 5-ray M20, which are these things here, 20C RGB lights. We're gonna use them inside the lamps to recreate the ambience. So we're gonna put them in a yellow tint. It's much better, much better.
Yeah, right?
It's much more similar as well. Good thing of the 5-ray 20, they are magnetic as well. So we just placed it instead of the bulb inside the lamp. It's gonna help a lot. So also it comes with barn doors. You've got different layers here of diffusion, a grid, and your tiny barn door. So it's pretty handy. There you go. You got all the different shades and hues. It's a RGB, so you can reproduce anything you want. We're gonna make it warmer. It's like an orangey. We're gonna check it out now. But yeah, it works as a bicolor, FX, or RGB. As a practical light, we also added a Molus G60 bicolor inside a 3rd lamp behind the television. It's so nice to have tiny lights like this one. As you can see, they literally could fit inside a desk lamp too. Also, practical lights are very important in cinematography, so don't underestimate them. We are using all the key lights and hair light and backlight at day light, so 5500 Kelvin. And inside we have some ambient lights at, well, we're using RGB, but more or less the temperature is 3200. Let's check the time. 9, we started at 4 to set up the lights, guys. That's how long it took for one scene, which is gonna be a 2-minute scene. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lights by Zhiyun, plus an extra practical light which we had found already in the room, and we placed it behind the armchair, again trying to match the original Joker scene. Okie dokie, costume done, hair done. We're ready to roll. It's 10. We have a haze machine to create some haze and create some contrast. How do you use the haze machine, dude?
Why would you use it? It's just going to get you more range in your shots. You'll get more latitude. So more information in the shadows and more... you save the highlights a bit as well. It just softens everything, basically.
Thank you.
If that makes any sense.
It does make sense. The air a bit, but we need much more. But yeah, we can see it there. Look at the light going through. It's really nice. How about these haze, guys? Is that enough?
No way.
Dude, I can't even see the sofa. So I think we're ready to roll. We're going to place the video on telly. Okay, shall we get into the roll?
Oh, hang on. What do I need? Oh, no, we don't need to worry about sound for this first bit, do we? Or do we?
We filmed the first 2 shots. In terms of acting, I'm noticing a lot of issues in terms of staying in character, and that's why you have different members of the team on board. So everyone has a role, and basically it's 2 of us doing everything. So we keep switching between the role and the production mood, which is tricky. But lighting wise, I think we nailed it. I'm very happy. And these lights by Zhiyun are great as well. A big range here from 20 to 300 watts. Different softboxes, diffusers. It's just all works fine. We're testing the mic as well as we go. Yeah, so we're ready to get the third shot. This is going to be a close-up. We really are enjoying this tiny 20s, which are, yeah, giving some ambient mood, and also the 60 at the back. But come on, look at this. It's like daylight and it's 11 in the night. And we still need to go back to London from Guildford. Yeah, let's go, let's roll. Hey Mari, thanks so much for... Hey Mari, thank you so much for having me on the show. Okay people, last shot actually. A bit of haze again. It's 1 in the nighttime. Lighting has been the same more or less. We keep cheating a little bit in terms of moving lights back and forth, and also the props, just to match the perspective of the original scene. But we're very happy. It looks nice. And here we are now. It's the time to reveal the final sequence compared shot by shot with the original film. Enjoy.
Our first guest, 3-time Academy Award nominated actor. He's starring in a new film, Inherent Vice. It's in theaters on Friday. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Joaquin Phoenix.
Hey Mari, thanks so much for...
What did you do?
It's kind of embarrassing.
Hey Mari, thank you so much for having me on the show. It has been a lifelong dream of mine.
And my nephews early in the day. And then I had like a little Thanksgiving.
It's been like...
Yeah.
Sorry, what's that? That's very funny, Mari. You know, I'm also a comedian. Would you like to hear a joke? Yeah? All of you? Okay. Knock. Knock, knock. Knock, knock. That's life. Okay, guys, here we go. We're wrapping up the video. We've been working on for
Good amount of time.
now 9 hours or so. A lot of good lights from Zhiyun. Go check them out. Hit subscribe because a bigger scene is coming with more acting and probably bigger lights. So maybe you're gonna enjoy that too.
We've had fun, right? We've had a lot of fun. We've recreated a scene. Oh, it was a good time.
Yes. So we are learning, we're practicing. This is the best way. Get out and do your things. We catch you in the next episode.